Hello gardening friends, welcome to the Weekend Gardener. I'm John Dromgoole. Well, what I'm doing here is working into the soil a crop that we planted last fall. That's called a cover crop. And this one is red clover. It fixes nitrogen. All of the legumes fix nitrogen into the soil. So we work it into the top 4 inches. A couple of weeks from now, this will have broken down very nicely, and then I will have grown compost in this space. I don't have to get some from the compost pile. Every year I grow it right on this spot. So we've already done many of the other parts of the bed. That one down there is already worked in, and you can see after a couple of weeks, it's a beautiful soil there. And it was just like this not too long ago. So what I'm doing is turning it over. And one of the things that you will observe when we do something like this is that a bacteria that fixes nitrogen from the air is at work in the soil on the root system. A lot of people get confused when they see this and they're working with a clover of some kind or a bean. Let me see, here it is. These little nodules right here are on the outside of the root. Those are the nitrogen fixing bacteria. That's who I'm working back into the soil. And so this is going to be an excellent way to fertilize the crop that's coming. So we do this every year in order to almost get free fertilizer and make the composting very easy. So this is one of the legumes called red clover. It'll bloom really nicely, but when that happens, the energy goes into the bloom and away from the root system, and we don't want that to happen. So if you want some free nitrogen, or you want some good organic matter to build the soil, we call it biomass, the clover is a very good one to plant in the fall. And when it's time for springtime to do any of the planting you need to do, about 2 weeks in advance you turn it under, and you're going to get a nice healthy soil over time, just like that one. For the Weekend Gardener, I'm John Dromgoole. I'll see you next week.